We gotta go live. Salute to the family. Definitely blessings and salute to the family. I don't know how a lot of y'all feeling, but Brother Bless One is feeling nice. I'm hoping each and every outstanding individual here is feeling nice, but let's start it off.
Let's see what's going on. They talking about my fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, it was actually about whack.
Salute to the
whack, loose cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet, all y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying, all y'all giving these likes and hidden likes, all y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they can go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Cause I ain't did nothing. This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Cause whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up, all of them until they lock me up. This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. Talk to my sons. I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying. My last video, I'm gonna go turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. Going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know, all this stuff is quagmire. This shit is all bull crap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to... I don't even know what to say. I'm 21 years, I've elevated my family, come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me, I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate the people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
It's frustrating. It might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Hey, we gonna turn up. First of all, I'm gonna put the StreamYard. Salute the Maybach Mel for this live stream. Maybach Mel just gave me these receipts. I already know Big U turned himself in. I seen the breaking news. Big U turned himself in, but I did not watch the video. You guys watching the video is the same time with me. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We gotta turn up. I want everybody to smash that like button, hit that notification bell. This is wild, bruh. I'm not gonna lie, bro. We playing music today. We relaxing. We having a good time. Big U looked like he just tapped out. I didn't hear, like, I agree with Maybach Mel. I didn't hear Big U say he innocent. I didn't hear Big U saying these are lies. All I hear is a man saying, you see, they told on me. How can they tell on you if you innocent? Y'all reading me yet, family? How can they tell on you if you innocent? Salute the G Money. Salute the Kyra your nose. Shout out to Niger. Shout out to G Money. Shout out to Cali with Love, aka Chilling with Love. Shout out to Charlie FBA. We don't play. You feel me? All day. Gary Hawkins up in this piece. And anybody else I miss, we got to start this the right way. With that being said, I'm little top for y'all, man. We looking at Big U. Everybody coming into room, smash the like button, hit the notification bell. Before I put the StreamYard, I'm about to play this Big U video 2 more times. Shout out to Maybach Mel for these receipts. These receipts here was brought to you by Maybach Mel. Maybach Mel has brought you all of your receipts. Big U, ladies and gentlemen, just folded. That boy look like it's over. Sheesh.
My last video, I'm going to turn myself in to see what's going on. They talking about I'm a fugitive. So they just raided all my houses. 600 was actually with the police when they raided my house.
God damn.
He's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, it was actually about whack. Whack, loose cannon, 600. And this internet stuff. All of y'all filed. All y'all who be sending shit around the internet. All y'all who be promoting and listening to what these niggas saying. All y'all giving these likes and hidden likes. All y'all supporting this. All y'all guilty of this fuck shit. If you had something against a black man, you should handle it with a black man in the streets. Wack said 100 times he was gonna take my contracts. He working with the FBI. The FBI went to the city 3 days in a row and told the city they didn't want nobody to give me no more money. They went to all the different celebrities and told all the different celebrities, don't give me no money, don't help me, don't do nothing for me. They going around scaring and intimidating everybody. But y'all sitting it around getting people in trouble. Like y'all don't understand what the FBI do to black men who try to help their community. I ain't been nothing but a help to our community. But I guess it is what it is. This the price of being black and trying to help somebody, trying to help your community and do what you can. You're just guilty because somebody else don't like you and they can go on the internet and do what the fuck they want to and y'all gonna promote it. It's crazy. But I'm going to go turn myself in though. Because I ain't did nothing. This fact is, man, they done went to my house, kicked my houses in, bust my doors down, bust my windows. They calling my son at his football practice, threatening him. You know what I mean? These dudes tagging him. What kind of shit is this? But y'all gonna be rolling with these dudes. And I got this last thing to say. Wack said he was gonna destroy developing option, right? So who gonna replace developing option? Which one of you fuck niggas in the 60s gonna call yourself coming in? Because whoever try to come in, y'all the ones that's working with Wack. Believe that. So remove me to get me out the way for somebody else to come in who gonna cooperate. That's what the play is. That's what the whole play is. I'm out. I'm gonna send y'all videos to put up, all of them until they lock me up.
Okay, thank you.
This is my last video before I turn myself in. I'm with my family. Talk to my sons, I talk to everybody, man. I'm just saying. Going to deal with this fight, see what it is. I just want y'all to know. All this stuff is quagmire. Shit is all bull crap. I just need y'all prayers. I need y'all to... I don't even know what to say. Now, 21 years, I've elevated my family. Come back, sit in here and write and do what I need to do until I can come back home. People are supposed to help me. I hope you help me. If you can't, you don't worry about it. A lot of stuff y'all hearing is straight trash. And I appreciate the love and I appreciate the people who've been helping me. I don't know. It's hard helping black people and not being hunted for doing it.
It's First Street. It might be to, I don't know if it's to the right or the left.
Reach out to anybody who can help me, y'all.
You hear me?
Help my own family. Appreciate y'all.
Y'all could say what y'all want. Hold on.
Gonna deal with this fight. Appreciate y'all.
Hold on, y'all. Let me mute this. This nigga Big U, and I don't even want to use the N-word that much. I'm trying to change and refrain from using it, but this dude, he grass right now. He is grass right now. Let me read y'all comments, man. Shout out to Brooklyn Born in the building. James said, bro, ain't nobody praying for you. Big U, you dug your own hole. That's a fact, bro. Gary Hawkins said you should be with your lawyer and not on social media. Exactly, Gary. That's why I believe this nigga is guilty. Ladies and gentlemen, we got $1 billion donation by Gary, man. Man, Gary running the bank up. Gary, you running the bank up early, bro, and it's 3:30, bro. We gotta get that number one. Oh, hold on, y'all. Let me fix the. I didn't hop into the Streamlabs. I apologize. Mel already up in this piece. Boy came soldier ready mode, but let's give Gary Hawkins for the donation a OG product. Boom, 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 boom. Click loud. You feel me? It feels good, Gary. You just donated to me, and I didn't extort you for it. You feel me? It feels good for people to salute you, bless you, and I didn't have to rob nobody. I didn't have to extort you. I didn't have to create a fake charity so you can, you feel me, come be part of this. I didn't have to do no good. Don't you know no good? Or don't you know no good? This nigga Big U just basically cried that he's going down. I don't know, man. I'm doing the most myself right now. Hold on. Let me kick this out. There you go, Mel. You good, bro?
Feels good, Gary.
Can we hear Mel, y'all? We can't hear you, Mel. You let me know when you fix it. You know we here, but sheesh, cuz. Oh, Mel, you here. My bad, bro. I'm tweaking. My bad, Mel. I was at it. I didn't even know I didn't insert myself in here, bro. Mel, what you got to say, bro? What's
Listen,
going on?
man.
What's
Yo,
going
like,
on?
can you hear me?
I can hear you, nigga. It got worse. I just left.
Listen.
I went to go get a ride, dropped. I didn't even drink the apple juice yet. I said, I need some liquor for this, bro. Let's go. Talk to us, man.
Like I said, right? He's not talking about if he's innocent, right? That's one. Two, it is funny that, you know, his arch rival has been working a plan. Listen, if you could pull this receipt out because it's super important. If you can go on $1 million worth of game website, right? Go on their YouTube channel. I mean,
YouTube or website?
pull up the interview of when him and Wack was cool and they was on there,
You
and this
talking about when
man
Wack
was
100 went there, right?
well, both of them. When Wack was actually cool with Big U, they both was on there, and
So
Big
which
U.
one? Both of them? You want me to find the one with both of them?
Yes, and play a little bit of what Big U was saying, how when people come to LA, how they got to check in,
Oh shit.
right? That's one. Yeah, that's one.
Damn, Mel, you
Then
an archive nigga?
bro, then there's the other video. There's on that same live, he talk about how he handles issues within the neighborhood and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying?
Which minute
And
mark you want me to? I have it for
I
you.
don't I don't I didn't really like do all of that. You know
You
what I'm
tell
saying?
me
I didn't check.
when to play it. We can scheme through it together. It's on you, or you could keep talking. Either way, I'm smoking. This shit got worse, and yeah, I'm smiling. I'm not happy for no nigga downfall. Nigga, this is entertaining. These gangsters wanted to get on the internet and be YouTube superstars and call niggas like us dweebs and nerds, even though I'm from the same trenches. Nigga, let me laugh, nigga. I will proceed to laugh. Yes, nigga. Go ahead, Mel.
Bro, it's crazy for him to be like, well, these dudes is playing internet games. Bro, did you forget that you was on $1 Million Game and you was telling on yourself and how you handle issues and this and that? Okay? Now,
Crazy.
listen to this. Somebody shared some information, right? This nigga got $20,000 out of Shaq, right? To basically donate money to the youth
Jesus
basketball football
Christ.
team.
Not
He
Shaq,
got
Mel. He rock with my
he
kids,
got yeah,
bro.
listen, he got 20 another 20,000 from Draymond Green to donate, right? Then he's got the city of LA from the mayor who gave money to this youth thing. So what he was doing is taking that money for the youth football team and putting it into his own personal account. Now, you don't think the feds pay attention? Yo, these dudes be thinking they smarter than a fifth grader. Yo, bro, like, this is what I'm trying to say. The man is talking about whack and talking about loose cannon and everybody doing, putting smut on his name. And it's like, bro, you went on Breakfast Club. You even talked about Quando Rondo calling you after the fact. And then you pieced it up after you trashed Rondo
Crazy,
Quando
bro.
on Breakfast Club. Then y'all had a conversation, and then you cleaned it up on your own platform and was like, "Yeah, it's all good between me and Quando Rondo." Why? Because you friendly extorted him and talk about, "Yo, I could give you protection." Bro, he forgets about everything is recorded. So again, people go
Damn,
on
you
these
just gonna
platforms and
go in
forget.
like that, Mel? You gonna go in like that? Cause I see Quando
Bro, we
Rondo.
gotta call it facts. Facts is facts, bro.
Jeez.
It's not me throwing smut on him. Facts is the
Word.
facts. If he's gonna blame Loose Cannon and Whack for playing these games, and this is another thing, what I don't get. And it started with I almost said the Breakfast Club. When it started with Clubhouse, all of these people was at Whack 100's Frank stand, pulling, tugging on his tailcoat, all of that. Like he was Michael Jackson on Clubhouse. Yeah, Whack. Whatever you say is godly, Whack. Yeah, man. I don't believe all these other all of these dudes don't see the play that Whack be doing. Whack caused more chaos when he got to know Jumper than it was already. When the community was there, all of them other dudes was there. There was some form of messiness, but it wasn't too bad. But
My
when
bad, I'm
Whack got
evil,
on,
bro. While you talking and you just talked about Shaq is being extorted, I'm playing a video in the background of him and my son. My son dancing ass, but I'm just looking at Shaq and my son, and I'm thinking, Shaq, you was my idol when I was my son's age. You gave me a basketball. Now you good to
yeah.
my kids, and it's like, how does Big U manage? You keep going, man, but I'm just shocked. And it's true, he has been allegedly extorting all these celebrities. We know this.
Yeah. So, bro, he's talking about checking in and all of this other stuff. This is what I'm saying. So nobody could say, "Oh, people are being investigators and they trying to solve the case." These are all receipt that's out there for everybody to go back. We're in a time where people have a short attention span and they forget. Like I watch $1 Million Game. I haven't watched them like I used to watch them a year and two ago. You know what I'm saying? And all of that. It's the same thing when Dirk went on there.
Right.
Dirk brought $1 million cash with him. So you don't think the IRS watching that and saying, "Oh, you brought $1 million? Yeah,
Right.
in my episode, I got to bring $1 million because I'm on the $1 Million Game show." So you don't think they watch all of that? When you flashing that cash, they like, "Oh, word, $1 million uncounted for? Yeah, we need to look into you, buddy." Like, dog, man, these dudes is like, listen, man, ain't nobody solving no cases. These are receipts that's out there, and everybody can go look it up. Just like the file that Reggie Wright showed you. There's other platforms that's
Right.
showing it. Why? Because it's public information. It's
Bro, they
public
said
information.
Somebody in the chat named Thriller DXDJ Hands Hero says Big U really was doing things in his section for the kids, no cap. But this other person who's named Billy Ho, shout out to you, you was here earlier. He said not Billy Ho, but Gary Hawkins. Gary Hawkins said, I guess he's combating to what that guy just said, because he said Big U also stole the children's Christmas toys last year. Go
Yeah,
ahead, man.
like come on. Yeah. Oh, and going back to the kid who was unalive, what happened was, not Whack, Big U signed him. I guess he was supposed to be in the studio. They was calling Big U like, yo, this dude's not in the studio, right? And all of this other stuff. This is the same night that this happened to him. This video, okay? The studio got a camera that caught them arguing and beefing with the rapper, the Rashawn Williams. Not only that, right? Not only that, like we all said, the receipt shows it that DNA was left on him and all of this other stuff. But to his demise, and this is why I tell people, what you put out and what you talk about is gonna come to you. It's not karma, it's called universal law. The rapper did a song talking about how he's going to be unalive by them using a revolver, okay? And that's how supposedly that was the weapon that was used, was the revolver to take him out. And he did a diss song, I guess, towards Whack, not keep saying Whack. He did a diss song towards Big U, I believe, and all that. That's what really got to do, Big U and whoever else. And this, not only that, the document shows that there was already an informant, like we said earlier. The feds don't come in. The case is really built on speculation, maybe, little phone calls, this one, that one. But when they got a CW1, okay, that means confidential witness one. That means it's automatically telling, bro. And that's how the case get built up. So they had an informant to help them really solidify everything. So come on, you don't think they're gonna question Big U about Nipsey's murder? Because, dog, you're the big honcho from that area. Nothing happens unless it goes through you. You got to give the green light. Bro, listen, man, if people don't know what's going on, you don't got to be a street person to see some of this stuff. Like I said, these dudes go on these platforms and they talk, okay? And they put their own business and what they doing out there. And like I said,
Who is
so
RW?
whoever wrote...
Who is the kid RW on this paperwork right here?
No, it says, it's supposed to say CW1.
No, because I'm talking about RW. It says Henley kidnapped and murdered victim RW in Las Vegas in retaliation.
Oh, yeah. RW, yeah, that's the rapper. Yeah, that's Rashawn Williams.
For perceived disrespect to the Big U enterprise. Bro, you in trouble right there, because now if dudes are getting killed because they diss your name, but they never threaten your life or nothing, they just merely diss you, you are a criminal enterprise. And then Thriller DXD J Hands, I salute you for rocking with us, but I don't know how deep you rock with Big U, but this is what he wrote, Mel, and you can answer him or not. I'm going to read both of his things, only because it's to us. He wrote a lot. He said he did the carnival thing at the high school in that section, and then he wrote, we're going to read everything he wrote, because he wrote, it just sucks, man, that this is happening and it's going to be horrible. Remember that part? He said, it just sucks, man, that this is happening and it's going to be horrible. I don't think bad guys being arrested sucks, but let me continue. He says, whack a cop. He no bueno in L.A. That's why he's ducking his toe. I'm not going to say if whack a cop or not, but I am going to admit, I know we said earlier it's just only Big U fault, but all these other niggas who's on No Jumper, just look, somebody is an informant that we be watching on the internet. That's what I do know. And the Thriller wrote, but even how Wax snake Luce was wild. I don't even know if he really snaked Luce or it's a play.
Bro, listen. What's homie's name in the chat? Thriller? Listen, at the end of the day, what Wack does is master manipulate people. Luce Cannon, when he talks, you could see that he's not all there. You could tell he rode the small school bus, my guy. So he's a sped. You could tell he's a sped. You get what I'm saying? Sped means special ed. He was in the small classes with one teacher and was in that one class the whole, 8 hours that he was in school, however long, school is. But bro, he played Luce Cannon, right? And this is what somebody sent me to in the DM that days ago.
Hold on, Mel. Thank you for the donation by Nine Jaw who just
Salute.
gave us a big one and said, told Maybach Mel, oh Mel, you promoting? Shout out to Mel. You should have donated that to Mel and let me know you donated to Mel for doing it. You feel me? But nonetheless, you get this.
Salute to him. Salute to Nine Trust. Salute to him. Salute.
He
Salute.
said, and he gave $1 billion trillion to us. I definitely could use that. Thank you, bro. He said, Maybach Mel told me about your page years ago. He knows who I am. Yeah, the guy is a great man in general. Thank you. Go ahead, Mel. I just had to show love to the supporters. Go ahead.
Salute. But yeah, so what I was saying is that, like, at the end of the day, like I said, I don't know what community Thrill is from, but bro, everybody and we all in this chat can contest to gangsters did a lot. They provided uniforms for the local football, basketball teams and all of that. That still don't take away from what they doing behind closed doors, bro. You get what I'm saying? So we could sit there and say, oh yeah, he was doing stuff for the community. But when you taking money from celebrities that's supposed to really help the youth, and then you transferring that money into your own account, then you take money from the mayor's office, bro, all of the receipts is out there. I want people to do research. I'm not talking like just giving my opinion. I'm going off of factual things that's on documents right now, bro.
Shit, we
To
put the
everybody
document
that,
as you saying it. We know you telling the
yeah.
truth. Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like right here, bro. I wrote some of this down. He's accused of M1, extortion, kidnapping, fraud, robbery, right? Extortion from an illegal weed dispensary. He was extorting a weed dispensary, and you know what he went and did? He went in there with a few guys into the dispensary and took some of the bud from the dispensary, then called the dude, the owner, and said, come to my house. The owner goes to this house. This is all in this indictment. It's all on document now. So he calls the owner goes there, he has all of the product on there, and he said, yo, the only way you can get this back is if you pay me. He even said to two people that donated money to the youth football team, if you want the I think it was up to half a mil. He said, in order to get the half a mil back, I'm gonna need you to give me 100K. Come on, bro. So you don't think people are gonna go talk to the cops when you're doing that? That's why they called it a mafia empire, because he's doing what mafias was doing back in the 60s, 50s, in the 70s, and the 80s. Come on, man. Like, come on, bro. We gotta stop it with that, bro. I'm not saluting nobody. Like I said, they saying that it was ran like a mafia. Then what? Fraud. He did fraud to Shaq and Draymond. Okay?
Crazy. And what's his name? Wiz Khalifa. Go ahead.
Yeah, with Khalifa too and all of them. Okay, so he had them donate money. He's telling them, oh, I got a football team, you know, just like Snoop. So these dudes don't really know. They're gonna give him, they gave him $20,000. You get what I'm saying? Which is a tax write-off for them anyways. So they donated, thinking this dude's gonna take that money and use it towards the youth. He takes it and transfers it into his own account. You don't think the feds know about that? Just for y'all that don't know. I got a lawsuit one time, and a lot of people know about this. Not saying y'all know, but I'm saying personally, when you go to put money in the bank, if it's 10,000 and plus, they call the feds, and the feds they gotta know where you got that money. So I was in a car accident in like around early 2000s, okay, and I got paid 30 G's from it. And when I brought the check in to put in the bank account, they called the feds. Now me, I didn't know about that time. So I'm telling the teller, why the hell you got the feds? Why the hell you call the feds? So she's kind of, she's kind of like smirking. She's like, baby, when you put more than 10,000 in the bank account, we have to alert the feds. So the feds call me and say, where did I get the check from? I said, oh, my lawyer's office. It's from a car accident settlement. They called my lawyer's office. He got to confirm that, yeah, that's where I got the money from. That's why you saw in Scarface, they was putting in like, what, 9,000 at a time? So that way it's not, the feds don't get alerted. That's why people put money in offshore accounts. So the feds don't be tapping in. Don't you see with Cash App, PayPal now? If it's $600 or more, you gotta pay taxes. It was $20,000. They wanted you to claim your taxes on it. But when the Cash App owner was unalive, they dropped it to $600. Come on, man. Y'all gotta pay attention to the things that's important and not like the dumb stuff and falling for anything. Cause then you'll fall for it. You know what I'm saying? You'll be out here lost in the sauce, man. Come on, man. I get it. It might have looked like he was doing things for the community and for the youth and all of that, but come on, behind closed doors, he was still, doing what he was doing. So he can't sit there in the video that you played 4 times or 2 times. You don't hear what he's doing. He's putting the blame on Whack and Loose Cannon, but he's not taking accountability and saying, "Yo, guys, yeah, some of this I can admit to, but other things I can't." He ain't even doing that at all. Come on, man. We got to stop with that, y'all. We got to stop.
Mel, you on fire, and I can tell because we just got another donation. I want to say, bless up the 9 Jah in the building. Jah is the most high, the gracious one, the salvation that we can find if we bow down and understand. He is the most high. Shout out to Jah. I mean those words truly. And shout out to Maybach Mel for connecting me to people like this who definitely support the vibe. Now, let me give him that smoke right quick. First of all, I'm gonna give you the Boom by OG. Shout out to OG product. Boom, 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 boom. Click, blah. Hey, no, I fuck with OG product. Even when we're beefing, what people don't know. OG Product hit me behind the scenes because when he had Rona 19, I could have flamed him and get my little revenge because he had that episode. We're going to call it that episode. And I kind of refrained from it because it's like, you know what, bro, I hope that man get a better situation. Yeah, that ain't my nature. I'd rather fight you if it was that deep, meaning that it was not deep to be, you know what I mean? So, blessings to him. But keep going, Mel. As far as, let me put the bigger screen on. Now, I'm looking at this situation, and I'm getting ready, but like I said, came home, didn't even finish drinking the apple juice, and I'm talking about real apple juice, not Ronald Savage calling liquor apple juice. Weird name. Anyway, leave him alone. Well, he drank another type of apple juice as well, I heard from Zulu. But I'm talking about more of, I thought, okay, we know it's over for him, and I thought him being wanted was bad, but it made sense as much as evidence they got on Big U. You, bro, look how old you is already. You're gonna die in there, Big U. I thought it was when they said, was it DMW who said Russell Simmons he's with type ish? I'm thinking to myself, or one of the callers, that would have been smarter than this, because I did tell him to man up. But when I'm looking at everybody involved, from Bricc talking too much, 600 saying the most. They got all these allegations on it. Bro, it's over for you. That video you did right here, it looked like you crying.
Yeah.
It looked like
he wants to, but he's trying to stay, strong.
Because his kids is right there and his wife is right there. His family.
You can see it in his eyes, man. You can see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
Like, then he's like, damn. You know what I mean?
Mel, it's like we gonna get a spanking by our parents and one of your siblings was at fault, but we all about to get in trouble. And we're all guilty, but you have to make it look to your parents like, wait a minute. I mean, not to your parents, but to other people. Look, man, such and such told on me, man. Look, he got mom spanking me now, man. But you never heard him say to mom and dad that I didn't do it. I didn't have nothing to do with it. He's more talking about 600 was with the cops, which is wild. Let's get on with that, though.
Correct.
What you feel about?
No, but that footage, I was wondering who was driving by his home. And they had, you know what I'm saying? They were showing all the feds outside. I'm like, yo, damn, somebody's already on it. And then he says, yo, it was 600 with the police. Bro, at the end of the day, all of that is suspicious. How do I get a text and I come on YouTube and I say, hey, Bless One's about to get indicted. And 4 days later, 3 days later, bro, like that is a little suspect. I'm not gonna deny that, but we gotta stay on top. We gotta stay on it and mention Whack 100 is a master manipulator, my guy, because he got Loose Cannon to give him some information about Big U. Then he pinned Loose Cannon against Bricc Baby. And then somebody just told me or sent me, not the video, but they told me Bricc Baby pieced it up with Loose Cannon on No Jumper.
They were on the show sitting across each other. I thought these dudes trying to kill each other, and they sitting across from each other, Mel.
Bro, remember before they sat across each other, remember they met up, and Bricc Baby was saying he had his baby with him, and Loose Cannon had his child with him. Right. Bricc Baby's wife was there, or his girlfriend was there, bro. So the feds been watching they said Big U since
Mel, do you
2021.
do you think that Luce Cannon and Bricc Baby knew? Because Bricc Baby, we know he got arrested for the weapon during Lil Pap's. Well, after Lil Pap's indictment towards Dirk and OTF, Bricc
Yep.
got arrested too. But he claimed it was for a different situation, and we believed it. And hold on, I'll tell you that, Mel. But this person, we ain't got that number in like 2 years. We didn't get that amount. I'm not gonna do the funny number stuff. I'm gonna just say it. Nine Jaw just blessed us with $50 and said, Mel Finchy will see you in the EFC Caves and Celtics. All support. I smoke. Bless up. Nah, man. Blessings to you. You don't even
Salute.
know, gang. What? Let me.
Salute.
We gotta play a song for that one. I'm gonna play a song for him right quick. Hold on, bro. We'll play more music and longer later. I want to get to the news. I just had to do that for family. But going back to
Salute.
Mel, as far as the whole entire situation with the and shout out to Bart Fine, but and Bart, I don't know if you want to add to this, but honestly, Bart, Big U, and look, Big U people, if y'all watching, hey, don't get mad at Bless One. I'm just telling you what I seen with my eyes. It was already bad enough. He was in the car doing all that emotions. But then when he panned the camera around and I seen the women, the kids, I'm like, oh, damn,
Yeah.
what, we going to a funeral, Mel?
Yeah.
We going
Facts.
to the pasture?
Bro, I think it's crazy for them to even contact his son who's in the NFL. Like his
It's
son, you know
over
what I
for his
mean?
career, bruh.
Yeah, because I don't know how they contact his son, but he mentioned that. He's like, yo, and they contact my son. My son ain't got nothing to do with that. And I think that's crazy. What your father do don't mean, but you know what they say. The saying goes, a man's sins don't come to him, it comes to his son. You know what I mean? So
You are the
he might have to,
sins
you
of your
know.
fathers.
Yeah, but bro, it's just crazy, man. Like you took out a dude, a rapper, threw his body in the desert,
God
off the
damn.
interstate. Like, come on, man. You know, and the mother's like looking at you like, damn, my son was staying with you, you know, or whatever. He was playing football for you, and you don't come to the funeral and this and that, bro. Like I said, it makes him look weird, man. It
Right.
makes him, you know. Man, he better. I hope he get a good lawyer. You heard what he said. He said, "Whoever can help me, please send help. Whoever doesn't, it's
That
all
part
right."
was crazy, Mel. Why does he need help if he really didn't do anything? And yes, I know the system railroads an innocent man all the time, so maybe he's scared for that. But let's be real, he is Big U. And being Big U, you have security finances already. You have connections already. That must mean you know you're against the world right now because of the evidence that they got on you. And the whole video is you. How can Bricc Baby and Whack 100 snitch on you? And how can 600 snitch on you once again if you did nothing? So that was him letting the street, bro. I'm not no dummy, bro. I'm from the block. Yeah, I'm a goofy nigga and all that. We all are. Shout out to DMW for explaining. We don't have to say we real. So I'd rather y'all think I'm goofy. But we all come where we come from. I know what Big U was doing, y'all, and I'm going to say it. I don't care who feels some type of way. The nigga was getting on here not for you nerds. The action for help was from the nerds. But the rest of that video was talking to us. Not even you suburban people, no disrespect. That was Big U letting people know it's over for me, but these are the rats in the situation here. You can't tell me none. That nigga know it's over with, bro. He's letting you know. And he said, do what y'all got to do with that. When he told you about 600, he's the one was with the police there. He's basically saying, bro, mark him out. He's a rat. Big U is still on gangster timing while it's over with.
Yep. But dog, you think anybody's gonna do anything about it? Dog, Whack 100 been running the circus for like how long? He's been, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, he found Luce Cannon, who is loose, who got some few screws loose, okay, who could be manipulated, pinned him against his own crew that he's supposed to be, and then this dude's from the opposite side, okay? I still haven't seen nobody claim Whack 100 and was like, yeah, he's a Pyru, he's this and that. That man been screaming Pyru and nobody's claimed him. Nobody said, yeah, he's really about this, he's really about that. Bro, listen, man, they fell for the trickery, and Whack played everybody. At the end of the day, I gotta blame Whack too. I'm not saying, Big, whatever Big U
Nah,
did, that's
you
Whack's fault.
say your piece. You saying it right on the money, gang.
Yeah, Wack's been manipulating this dude. And
Crazy.
again, he's brought mad mess to No Jumper. No Jumper was a cool platform. People, it was really about the artist. Don't
Dude,
you
Mel,
see
it was
once?
keep going. It was about skateboarding and all that. And X was the first
Correct.
artist they interviewed. Rest in peace to XXX.
Correct.
Tentacion.
Correct. Correct. If you look at Adam's old footages, bro, he was asking these artists real questions about their artistry, about their music, when did they start rapping, all of this other stuff. Then once he got those dudes, man, I forgot them big dudes' name, the light skinned big dude, and when he had T-Rel on there.
You talking about
Okay,
Almighty
yeah.
Suspect or AD?
No, AD. I'm talking about AD. When he got them on there, it still was in a good form. AD was protecting that whole warehouse and everything. After AD left, that's when it went. Yeah, it was All She Wrote. Bricc Baby got hired. He's on there.
I thought you
guess,
said he got
listen,
high, but you said hired. I thought you was
yeah. You know what I'm saying, man? Listen, when ain't he? Somebody said he's gonna have perky withdrawals now. You know what I'm saying? He's itching right now in that integration room. He's itching right now.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. It's just sad, man. It's sad. To blame it on Whack and blame it on, oh, the feds want to take black people down, bro. They don't come after innocent people, man. They're not coming after the 9-to-5s who's working hard and paying taxes and all of that. They come after you because you're doing criminal activity. We got to stop lying to the youth, dog. We got to stop manipulating. People need to stop picking sides, dog, and saying, well, I like Big U, so I'm riding with him. I already see the post saying free Big Cuz and free this and free that. It is what it is, man. Yeah, it is what it is. Come on, man. Niggas is cheering somebody on because they pass some turkeys around on Thanksgiving. So you don't know the regular
Maybach Mel might not give your kids money, but Maybach Mel give a wisdom to your kids to save their life and hopefully make the next Bill Gates. But you'll give props to Pookie down the street because he gave a whack-ass turkey that might be bad for your health too. And you praising this nigga like he the second coming of Christ. Go ahead, Mel. This shit crazy.
Bro, listen.
Goddamn turkey, bruh.
All of us that's on this live, you can go to the grocery store. You can ask them how many turkeys they have during Thanksgiving. They tell you they got 1,000. You can buy all 1,000 of them, right? Get it, this, not even get them for wholesale, but then you can use that and write it as a tax write-off. You don't gotta be no rapper to do it. You don't gotta be a celebrity to do that. I know regular people in my neighborhood does that. Okay, we all pitch money together and do that. See, again, people gotta start changing their mindset, thinking because a person passed out a turkey or he's coaching a football team, he ain't doing no crime. Oh yeah, this and that. No disrespect to nobody. It is what it is. I'm just keeping it 1,000 and saying so because somebody passed the turkey out, that makes him better than everybody else. Come on, man. Like, we gotta stop it with that, man. We gotta start calling out these people, man. These knuckleheads, these fake leaders that we got, and that's the problem. Where this community is fiending for activists or for a real leader, and Malcolm X already said, the leaders is gonna be picked by you, and just know that they already paid by the opposition, okay? That's a fact. It's the truth. Niggas is gonna sell you out for crumbs real quick. Come on, man.
Is Adam 22 getting extorted, Mel?
What do you think, man? Come on, man. He's been.
How is all this thing is just gang? Like, look, y'all, I love every group of people in the world, but how is this white individual every day having gang politics on this platform? It's to the point I know some people that will like me. Him a snitch. And nobody calling it, bro. Remo been inviting me there for a minute to do an interview, bro, and I never went. But a lot of it, I don't lie to my supporters and you guys, bro. A lot of it is because I know Adam seen them videos I did about him, and it's how I feel about him. I don't hate the guy, but I told the truth. And the way Adam moves, he done it allegedly to other people already, bro. It's something weird about that no jumper office, how your ops magically pull up and know when you're there, and just a lot of setup going on there. I don't really play that where I come from. It's like somebody got to drop. Like, we need to have a weapon inside there. You're not just going to have me cold. It's not because I'm scary. I'm a military dude. I'm smart. Why would I be in that facility by myself? I seen even Bricc Baby get choked out in there. Fuck out of here, bro. You're not doing that to me, bro. I've been jumped by 20 niggas. You damn right. I'm not coming in that facility if I can't bring no weapon or nothing, because I will make it set it off in here like Queen Latifah if you niggas decide, okay, we got the drop on Bless One. We gonna make a movie out of him. You feel me? Because the little two birdies who used to work there, we're not gonna say their names. You know what I mean? Hang on. Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Just open the door on my live stream. My bad. I'm on live. Bye. Knock on the door. I'm getting phone calls out the blue, but I don't even know what I was saying. That phone call was so random, it threw me off. My bad. But yeah, it threw me off. And it sounded like you feasting right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
Hey, don't forget the hot sauce, my dog. You getting me mad. I seen Popeyes open too before it had closed, right on the money, and I was like, no, I don't have time. But you hit me with that damn video. I said, I gotta go live immediately. But hey, Bart, fine. Before I keep going, because since I lost train of thought, my bad. I didn't want you to think I dismiss you. What's your thoughts on this whole situation?
Well, it looks pretty bad for this guy. What's his name? Big U. It looks like he's in a whole lot of trouble. But he didn't get swatted this week like a whole bunch of people at the where network. But it looks like he's in a whole lot of trouble. But again, I don't know a whole lot about this, so I'm gonna stay out of it.
We want Mel to go, but this how I can let you and make you go on it. Oh, my bad. Let me put the big screen for both of y'all. Look at it this way. If you know the court system and you know how that goes down, what's the ratio of the feds? And after you're done, I want 9 Jaw to go. But what's the ratio and probability of the chances of Big U or Bricc Baby or anybody? Forget all that. You know what? I don't want to do no systematics. Do you know no jumper, Bart?
I don't know, but I do know about being on federal charges as opposed to state or city charges.
That's what I mean.
You're screwed. You are freaking screwed if you're on federal charges. The bail's like a jillion times higher. You're just freaking screwed, and the conviction rate's like 90-something percentage. So I do know that. So you're basically screwed if you're up on federal charges. I don't even have to know the details of it, but you're screwed. If I'm hearing all this evidence out here, and I just looked at it, but I don't like to comment a whole lot on things I don't know about.
Let me talk to 9 Jaw and Maybach Mel and the chat. My question is to y'all this. Let's pretend if Big U is innocent and they didn't do any of this, could it be fair to say niggas who go to the YouTube streams and they're on everybody's podcast, even if they're lying about certain situations, could we say these dudes for the last 5 years talked themselves into an indictment? Who wants to take the lead on that besides Bart?
You can go ahead, man.
You can talk 9 Jaw. You just jumped in here. Mel is grubbing on some form of chicken. I can assume because, I sound racist as hell. But you can go ahead, nah.
What's going on, Bless One?
Man, I'm alive, so everything feels good when you're alive, bro.
First time on your panel, I appreciate you bringing me up.
I appreciate you, man. You gave me damn near $100 billion, bro. Thank you.
Shout out to the chat. Mel know who I am. Is there a way we could cut the middleman from the super chats? Do you have a Cash App, PayPal, stuff?
Yeah, I got a Cash App.
Okay.
It's $.
That's why I hop on the panel, because you know what I'm saying, hey, you gotta get what's yours.
Man, I appreciate that.
It's a great content, and I didn't know you had a Cash App pin. I was looking for it, I couldn't find it, and all that's supposed to go to you. You understand what I'm saying?
Word.
So all that super chat, I really don't like doing that. I'm enjoying the content. Maybach Mel is my brother, but he mad at me. But hey, I'm still going to support.
Why Mel mad at you, man?
He know. But he's my brother though, so I'm enjoying the content though, and I wanted to just step up and say, hey, if we can cut the middleman, I'd rather shoot straight to you.
Yeah, I need to promote it more, bro. I promise you, like a long time ago, I thought that's what a content creator had to do. Promote GoFundMe's and all that, but I fell in
No,
love
it's
with the
not. It's
vibe.
not. It's not about that. It's about, you know what I'm saying, sport. You know what I'm
No, you're
saying.
you're you're right though, because when Star Terrain, my mentor, got me full equipped with knowing what YouTube does. I don't want to use the robbing word because they listening, but to get that much percentage of that's your hard work money.
Exactly.
Why does YouTube get a percent of that if you're giving it to me? And they already make money off the content, like off this stream or anything I'm making. They get
It's that
majority
mafia cut, man. They
percentage. Right.
extorting you, man.
That's
What
that
up,
big U
Fenici?
treatment. That's that
What
big
up,
U treatment.
Fenici? Yeah. Yo,
That
Fenici, what
male.
up? What up, man?
What's going on, brother?
I don't mess with Cavs fans too tough, but
All
you know,
right, all right.
you
I
my
got to drop
guy.
off now.
You still my guy though. You still my
But
guy.
anyways, I appreciate you letting me up, bro. I just wanted, I wanted to tell you that. Let's cut the middleman off if possible, and if
Okay,
everything.
because of you, I put my cash app on the screen just to leave it there, just because of you.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you, bro. Now, before you leave, and so
Yes,
the
sir.
Maybach people, what even if you know Big U or not, Bart is a white guy from Georgia and who lived in Philippines. He doesn't care about this big situation, but he gave a good, informative opinion, especially due to the federal process. What's your anything you want to chime in on this Big U situation, a perspective of yours, like what you think about it as far as that?
Okay, you see, I don't know if you're a dad, but I know Mailbag is a dad, and I'm a dad.
Yeah, I'm a dad too.
Okay, these guys, they live this gang life. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna catch up to you one way or the motherfucking other. Excuse my language.
No, you good. This night stream, you could turn up, man.
It's gonna catch up to you one way or the other. You know what I'm saying? It's been a lot of stories about Big U. You know, I've been in the country 25 years, so I know a lot that,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I'm in Vegas, so I know a lot that goes on with the politics and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And him and WAC 100 and all that, way back, we already know all that. But my thing is, if you pretending to be who you're not, one day it's gonna come to the light.
Right.
So what's catching up to him now is that, oh yes, you're doing good things, but you got some skeletons in your closet, and it's catching up to you. And now you want to refrain, you want to refer to all your motherfucking good deeds that you've done because you got papers now. But you was grimy as hell. You was doing slick shit. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna catch up to all of them.
You were actually nice to Big U because Bart, who's in the stream with us, he just sent me a message on my text and it says the newspaper wrote it's too early to say for certain, but if convicted on the most serious charge such as murder, human trafficking, that's gonna be the human trafficking part, because murder you have chances, which is weird in this society, Western society that is. But with the human trafficking, that's one thing I will say about America. When it comes to that trafficking, bro, it's game over, bro. Like, and then they got racketeering as well. So you were correct, Ninja. Everything you spoke about was you're actually more respectful than me, the Big U, because I'm about to flame him in a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you, Ninja. I'm gonna flame Big U and any so-called gang members who still are active or promote that gang lifestyle.
Yeah, I really don't. I don't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I don't respect the gang. I don't care about it. I deal with Father. That's my gang. You know, if you want to come touch one of mine, then I'll stand up. I'll protect what is mine. But this little gang and all that, hey, it's gonna benefit you for so long. One day you're gonna have to pay for all that. You know, so the time is here, and everybody's gonna pay for what they've done wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's all money. They're in California, right there. It's all money. It's politics, money, who know who. He's probably not paying somebody that has been covering him up all this time. He's probably not making the money he used to make to cover all this shit. It's a lot of politics going on when it comes down to calm down.
He was
If I'm covering you up right now, I smoke for something you did wrong for years ago, and I know I got the authority to have everybody shut up about you, and now you're not paying me what you're supposed to be paying me, I can turn you in.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's all games. They're tired of the shit. You're not paying the back of your hand.
Yep.
Now it's time for you to go deal with the reality of the shit. I'm tired of, you know what I'm saying, carrying you around. Somebody pissed off.
I think that illegal dispensary that he was extorting, I think they probably called them boys and told on him. As far as the trafficking, that's I think that's Big Baby. Brick Baby's charge. Because Brick Baby's on
He gonna be
video
a big
talking
baby
about,
in a little bit, but go ahead.
yeah, Brick Baby was on video talking about, taking women from one city and bringing them to another. So
You
again,
serious?
yeah, these niggas be talking. Yeah, bro.
God
Yes.
damn, Bricc.
Yes.
Why?
But listen, bro, about what Bart sent you, at the end of the day.
Maybach Mel, that
they-
type of charge is worse than any. I could kill you right now and
No,
still
I know,
have a
they going
chance
crazy
to
for
come
that. I
home
know
after
that.
10 years.
Yeah, they smoking you for that, for bringing women, even if the women agree to it.
You know what I'm saying?
But-
That's how they got R.
Yeah.
Kelly and Bill.
Yes, exactly.
That's how
But,
they getting Diddy right now. They don't got them for no kids or nothing. They
bro,
got them for
it's-
getting a
listen.
grown woman for sexual favors.
Listen,
Mel,
as far as the hold on,
I cut
what?
you off now.
Go ahead.
We used to always talk about how America is a corporation, not a country.
It is. You're not lying. It is.
You know what I'm saying? So
U.S.A. Any business format would teach you with those dots attached. It's a corporation. You didn't say
it's
nothing
a
wrong.
corporation. So you got to understand the way the chain of command goes. You know what I'm saying? There are people on top that is like sick of setting shit, and they can pull that string, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? There's somebody that could kill somebody for 25 years ago and living scot-free because the judge or somebody knows somebody who knows somebody covering them up.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
So
You correct. Mel and Najah. Like I honestly would like you guys not to wait for me to mediate, bro. Like it's the night streams. It's basically everybody's stream. Y'all can go in depth if you want to. We can get to the receipts later. I don't want y'all to feel like, oh, Bless One got to talk next. So I'm really rolling up right now. I don't know what you do, Najah. Don't be part of my life of rolling up.
I'm in Vegas. I live in Vegas.
Okay.
Mel knows me. Mel is my brother, but you know.
I meant by like a Christian joke, because my family is very Christian-like, and I used to be in religion heavy, but I don't know how you feel about people who,
I don't think you're as religious as me because my parents, they passed us in reverence.
My dad is a pastor, Pastor Michael. That's why I said that. And my first name, well, I can say it. I'm Shadrach, and there's Meshach and Abednego. My family in real life like that. So the way you're talking,
I'm a black sheep. I smoke. I'm a black sheep.
I'm the black sheep.
I'll
Okay,
just put
good.
it
I'm
like
the black
that.
sheep, so I can relate. Okay.
I just put it like that. I'm a black sheep.
I was like, this cuz sound respectful as hell. I'm about to smoke, and I ain't want to just, what I mean?
Mel,
I
Don't let the way he talk fool you, man.
No,
He's
it's
with
not
the
even
shit
because of
sometimes.
that. It's not his tone or nothing. It's just more of what he
Yeah.
was saying. Because
He's with the shit. He's with the shit sometimes.
It's
man.
not because
He's
of
with
that.
the
It's
shit.
where the neighborhoods I come from, you would think I would support the gangs. The neighborhoods I come from with the murders or friends I got or family, you would think I support that life. But if anything, I'll go in front of any gangbanger and tell them the gang life is lame as fuck. And niggas don't bother me because they know I'm a dude who's proud of who I am. I accept who I am.
And you know what they say, right? You know what they say, right?
Go ahead.
They say the most gangsters and the real killers, they know how to articulate themselves. They're nerds. They're intelligent, and all of that good stuff. So, you always be saying it. Yeah, they look at me, I'm skinny, but yeah, let you run up on me. I got the clean and I got the.
What? A nigga got that weapon and I could box? What? Let me be quiet, bro. Skinny niggas
That
got
military
something to prove.
training, man. That military training does come in handy.
Ahí se yo que fessa, but anyway.
Nah, but bro,
That
at
nigga
the end
said
of the
free
day,
Bricc. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not saying free none of these niggas. I'm not saying I hope they fry. And let me say it this way. I'm not saying free nobody because I'm an old man now. If they're innocent, bring them innocent men. Black, white, Spanish, Asian. Bring all innocent people home to their families.
fact.
But if they
That's a
guilty,
fact.
let them niggas fry. I don't give a fuck about who. I've been locked up in jail, but for a week, 3 days for dumb activities. Officer got mad because I don't want to get into that, but it's never nothing serious. It's my dumb ass. But for these serious crimes against other humans, civilians, shit, I don't even care if it's against gangbangers because you're killing innocent kids. Rest in peace
Yeah.
to little Ronnie and his daughter. In Connors in Georgia, where my kids are at, because I got kids in Florida and Georgia. The wife called me and just said a park where I bring my kids at to every day over there. You just killed a 6-year-old child. So Charleston White is correct, whether he's a snitch or not. Little Ronnie daughter ain't the only baby girl dying out here. It's not only Chicago. It's in all our neighborhoods, kids dying every day because some overgrown dumb nigga. So no, Blessed One ain't never been cool with the gangs. Guess what? All the gang members who are cool with me, they know not to talk that gang shit with me. And they know, look at Duty Low. I'm not saying what he does or not. Shout out to my brother Duty Low. You think he's talking about gang stuff with me? Maybach Mel would tell you his mom is talking to me. His dad is talking to me. His dudes be on family stuff when they talk to me because they know I am too old to hear about your dirty street life activities. You're a court jester for the corporations. You look like a mess, boy. Anytime y'all come around me, it's like, get fucked from around me, bro. It's not by the way you look, it's how you act. I don't care if you got this hooded tie or whatever. Look how I dress too. I don't judge people like that. I judge you on your character, bro. I don't care if you got a suit and bow tie. You still got this immature adolescence mentality, bro. Get the hell away from me. Looking at Big U goofy ass on that camera. Look, I don't got nothing against Big U, but bro, you too old for all this, bro. Your grandmother is probably 90 or 100 years old, and her house is being raided. That's pathetic, bro. Go ahead, panel. I'm disgusted in us.
I want to just say this, right, and then I'm gonna let Shots get his saying in it. But we're a community that takes certain things that are negative and try to make it cool. So in our community, they be like, "Oh, you gotta respect the shooter." So is these same people that say that, are they respecting the shooter who shot that 5-year-old little girl,
Right.
or 6-year-old who just turned? Now, if I got
Talk
beef
that
with
shit,
little
Mel.
Ronnie, if I got beef with little Ronnie, I should be running up on little Ronnie, not touching his daughter or nothing like that. So we the community that's still saying, oh, we gotta respect the shooter. So the same people that say
Snitch on the shooter. Call
yeah,
911 and I'll help you press one.
come on.
I'm old now, bruh. You see a nigga kill a child, call 911 and I'll press the other one. Fuck out of here.
And then that's another thing too. We got this ratting, snitching, telling stuff different. So if some thugs break in this
Shit, I
old
might
lady's
shoot
house,
you. If we're in the South, my bad, Mel. I don't have to call
nah, you
911,
good.
cuz. I could pop you, bruh. You killed a child.
Yeah. Y'all
Self-defense.
laws is y'all
I'll
laws
make you go to sleep, bruh. On God. Go ahead, Mel.
so my point is this, right? Now, George Zimmerman did what he did. That man was doing videos at restaurants, still walking around Florida. I don't hear nobody talking about sliding on him. But let it be Tyrone that, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, we got to change our mindset. Negrums and Negroids is quick to, want to splat their own person that looks just like them, but ain't nobody want to go to these suburbs and attack these pale folks. When you say, yo, gang, let's strap up. Oh, word, we going on a mission? Yeah, where we going, cuz? Yeah, we going to the burbs. Hold up, man. Hold up. What do you mean we going? Niggas want to question everything. But if I said we going to the project, niggas is quick to be like, yeah, let's go slide in the project. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me try this new one that I just got the other day. This got that military shots in it. Like, bro, it's just sad, my guy. Like, listen, man, it is what it is. Again, everybody's not gonna go. We're not gonna be able to save everybody, and I get that. Like you
Say
always
that
say,
part again,
what
Mel.
they,
You know what part I
you
want to
know,
hear. Say that part again.
everybody ain't gonna be able to go, and everybody ain't gonna be saved. You know what I'm saying? I live in a reality world. Of course, the world is not gonna be kumbaya, but we gotta call it when we call it. We can't pick and choose who we want to say is ratting, who we not saying doesn't rat. So, and I'm gonna bring
You
up
sure
Big
you don't
Meech
got a
real quick.
congregation, bruh?
I
Yo,
smoke. Can
Look
I
at this
interrupt quick?
orator. Go ahead, Nigel. Look at this Obama Jr. in the building. Now, fuck Obama. Look at Maybach Mel. I don't even care if I know Obama. Shout out to
And
Go
and
ahead,
Nell,
Nigel.
yo,
sorry to interrupt you real quick.
nah, you good.
Over here, we can interrupt because we know we're sharp as
Maybe
shit.
they'll be cooking, son. Let that nigga go. But nah, do your thing. My bad.
You right, shot. He was too. You got me, shot. That nigga was that nigga.
Oh, yeah, look, nah, it's all good shit.
That nigga was on fire, bro. I ain't gonna cap, bro. My bad, Nigel. My brother Mel was like, cause I'm proud, bro. I want to see people. We got grown-ups over here, bro. We all from the hood, bro. We don't gotta come with no extra assertion to this, bro. You a lame, you a buster, bro. Go ahead, Nine Job.
I got a question for Maybach Mel.
What's up?
How long we been knowing each other?
About what, 5 years? 4 or 5 years?
You know where I work at?
Of course.
Where do I work at?
Oh, you want me to put it out there?
I bet you're gonna be wrong.
Unless you switch.
He
Last
said you
time you
can't
told.
dox him, son.
Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to dox him. Wally World. You work at Wally World. I'll say Wally World.
All right. Mel.
That's what I'm talking about. Who's that? That's you, Blessed?
What happened?
We're in the same gang. The choke gang. Pause.
Okay.
Man, I'm on what you on, DMD. Hey, look, DMW, this is y'all stream at nighttime. We don't even know if we leave the streams or not. Nigga, violate somebody if you want to. Be honest. I'm smoking, bro. I like being
Trying
with
to told you, that's what I'm saying. My shift, I'm about to ride back to the joint, but
Come
yeah.
on, man. Match up, nigga. You already know. I ain't matched up with you in a minute, gang. Match up with me one time.
Oh, shit, wrong camera.
Fly
Wrong
nigga
camera.
shit.
There we go.
Ahead. Nah, I'm
There
gonna
we
show
go.
you it right quick. Go ahead, Nine Jaw. I'm just watching the views from the sky from my dog Fly nigga one time. Go ahead, Nine.
Oh, yeah, them sceneries.
Scenery beautiful, dog.
Hey, Mel.
Yo.
You see why I know you don't know where I work at after 5 years?
Last time you told me Wally World.
That's how I know you don't be doxing, man. That's a good thing, though. Because you got every information to dox, but you
never
just
that,
don't
man.
even dox.
We don't respect people who dox.
No. I've been knowing Mel.
People dox me all the time on YouTube, even my kids, addresses. It's just that something in me. I don't have to dox you. I could get up with you. I don't have to dox you for what?
Nah, bro, you already know, man. We grown. We could agree to disagree, and there's never no exposing. There's never no.
Mel, the reason why I want to say this on Brothers Panel is because you brought me here. You say sub up to bro, and I've been sub up. You don't even know I've been sub up for like 4 years.
Nah, I don't know, bro.
I've been this, but I decided to come out today. You didn't even know I'm in the Air Force, dude.
Nah.
I'm saying it on the internet.
Come on, man. Salute to all military branches out
Yeah.
here, man. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to that, yo. Appreciate the goddamn service.
Bro, I'm an Army vet, and I told my nephew to go to the Air Force instead, bro. I'm not going to even lie to you, bro. I respect the hell out of the Air Force. I didn't score high enough in my ASVAB for the Air Force.
And it's the hardest branch to get in it.
Fact.
I have respect for you brothers that went through that.
That's why I love my brother Mel, because he be speaking that military shit. Because he's
very militant. I like that. He ain't nothing soft about Mel.
I said, they ain't gonna be telling me I'm a dog-faced pony soldier. Fuck out of here, son. 4 o'clock in the morning. Fuck that. Nah, man, we ain't doing that.
Nigga, you dead, nigga.
Nah, man. I said, nah, I missed that bus.
Okay,
fuck
I see
that.
what vibe you on tonight, DMW. Okay, bring it out. All right, bring it out then.
Nah, it's all love. But yo, listen, but seriously though, you know what happened though? Like I was saying earlier about the dysfunction. See, our community, we glamorize the dysfunction, like you were saying.
Exactly.
Everything that's negative, we promote it.
Exactly.
Then what happens is, right, a certain set of the population found a way to monetize that. Now, by monetizing it, we not cut into that monetization. We just the product, or you know what I'm saying, the whatever have you. Now they recycle it by promoting that same bullshit back to us. Perpetuating cycle. You know what I'm saying? But once again, it's the promotion of the dysfunction, making that shit normal, the normalization.
Right. Hey guys,
I'm listening to
Maybach Mel. Before you go, and beyond. Wait, who was that? The dude Thriller. He said 600 got braids after 3 months of growing his hair, changed up his undercover look. I'm not gonna lie, Mel. I was looking at this video right here. Hey, Thriller. One thing I may disagree with you for crying for 600. I mean, Big U. But looking at this video, hey Mel, when did 600 hair grow this big?
He might have went to Turkey. He might have went to Turkey and got
Hold
that
on,
procedure
gang.
done.
Mel, this nigga got full little locks and shit. Fuck braids. He got locks in his hair. When was this?
Hell, you talking about Turkey? I saw a bunch of them mugs. Come on, bro. You and I was FaceTiming when I was in Turkey. And them mugs got all metal in their head walking around that damn Turkey.
But now
Yo,
you get what they're saying?
that's
They're trying to say he's on undercover duty, like he's the police, so he has to switch up the look or whatever. That's what they were alluding to.
Remember, I told you, right? I want to know who texted him and told him that indictment was coming down before it happened, 4 days before it happened. Because it's truth, bro. You gotta wonder who's his source. Who does he know? And we already know WAC 100 has been on these platforms already saying he's connected to the higher ups. He gets information. Yo, the man will argue with you, and next thing you know, he knows where your children go to school. He knows where you live. You know what I mean? And he'll say he's tapped in with people in your area. But bro, no, we know who you tapped in with. The biggest, largest gang in this corporation, man. That's in every city, every state.
Mel, they have all of us. You got a number. You got a 9-digit number.
Mm-hmm.
You have a number. When I came here, I have a number. You work, school, whatever you do, they know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not all this gangster shit ends where it ends. But when it comes to the other level, these niggas, they already know what we doing, how we doing it.
Correct.
The money that's where the police come from.
That's why I said, not just that too, bro. The cell phones, the smart TVs, the smart everything. Now they're turning cities into smart cities.
Everything, Mel. You know that.
Yeah, facts. Yo, matter of fact, BMW, right?
9-digit code, as long as you put your 9-digit number in.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yo, what up, man? What up, man?
Yo, I was gonna say, right, and I seen it in NY. Somebody showed like a camera that was on the corner of some place in Harlem. They was on some street in Harlem that the camera was like recording, and the camera was going off saying, "You are being watched. You are being watched," like it was going off, you know, and it had a police voice to it. So I wanted to ask you, have you seen those cameras on the street corners?
No, I'm not hip to that camera, but we one of the most wired up camera cities in the world. So if they got we got facial recognition already.
Correct.
I don't doubt whatever, none of that.
Correct.
Eric Adams tried to roll out the Robo Cujos.
Correct.
You know?
Yeah. I seen the robot. The robots are made out here in Boston.
Yeah.
It's called Boston Dynamics.
Boston Dynamics,
Yeah.
Boston Dynamics.
Robots in 2025 when robots was already established.
Yeah, when that AI goes sentient, he going right there.
It was already 2014. Bro, Maybach now. I work with these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. We too smart for it. We on the internet.
Correct.
We gotta feed our family, right? They can be like, okay, we saw you talking about this on XYZ platform. What the hell you talking about? You fired. You gone.
Correct.
So certain things we can't really talk about.
Correct. Yeah, when you have these jobs, certain jobs, they watching too. Even the jobs is watching. Correct.
Come on, bro.
How don't you know Big Brother is always watching? Come on, Big U. How do you trip up like this? This is messy, bro. It's a open shut case. I feel
They're smart in the hood. They're not smart when it comes to do with the war.
the world. I agree with you now.
Correct.
I agree.
They're smart in the hood. As long as
They drown.
That's why I said, bro, if Shaq donated, they said Shaq donated 20, right? 20 G's. And Draymond Green donated 20 G's.
Crazy.
You don't think they wrote that as a tax write-off, and then you take the money and transfer it or wire it into your personal account? You don't think the feds is watching that? Because they're going to ask you. That's why I said earlier, before y'all got on the panel, I was talking about that. So these dudes
I could disagree with that. I disagree with that because you know
No, but
why?
if they donated, right, money, you know they didn't give them cash. They wrote a check, right? And the check is supposed to go to the football youth team, right? And then you taking that money, that's your business account, and you wire it into the bank account. They still want to know where's this money coming from, and you got to show.
I understand that though, but check this out. When you have status in a corporation where we're living in,
Yeah.
all that could be passed around easily.
Correct. Or could be overlooked. I get
You
you.
know what I'm saying? All that could be
Yeah.
passed around easily, hand to hand. I don't have to wire you 10 grand because we already know it's gonna be looked at. I could pass you 10 grand like a drink.
Correct. No, I said
You
that. I
understand
was
what I'm
saying that earlier. Correct. I was saying that earlier.
Or I
Correct.
could
If it's
pass it
less
up
than
to Dan
10,000.
Joe, and Dan Joe can say, you know what, I'll give you 5 grand tomorrow, and I'll give you 5 grand next
Correct.
month.
Correct. I said that. That's what I said. I said that. I said when I got my settlement check in the early 2000s, I was putting in 30,000. They, the teller called the feds, and I had to tell the feds how I got the money, right? And then, if you watch Scarface, we all did. You know what I'm saying? You notice that if you put 9,000, they're not going to alert the feds. But anything 10 plus or more, they're going to alert the feds. So you're right about that. Yeah, you could give me 5
It's
now.
999.999, 999.999. Anything a cent over 10, over
Yep, correct.
that amount is gonna raise the flag. But when you have status, your limit, if you have a $750,000 limit, $10,000 ain't gonna raise no flag.
Correct. That's a
You
fact.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why I brought up the Cash App thing too. But when the president was alive, it was 20,000. They'll tax you on that. And once the owner of Cash App was unalive, now if somebody sends you 600 plus, you gotta file taxes on that money.
That was Joe Biden. That was Joe Biden's.
Correct. No, but I'm just saying once the owner passed away, that's when Joe Biden came and did that. Correct. Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact.
But I Smoke, I appreciate it. I don't really be on the panel like that because I don't like my voice on the panel. But
Nah, bro, you sound like some of my family, bro. Honestly, straight up.
yeah, I'm from Nigeria, so I mean, maybe back in LA, I fuck
We
with
connected, man. We descendants, man. We
Right,
descendants.
right. West Banks of
Of
Africa,
Africans.
man. Come on.
Yeah, all the Caribbean islands.
That's
are
what I'm trying to say. He
descendants,
sound
man.
like family
That's what I'm
anyway.
saying. We all one at the end of the day.
On God.
Correct.
There ain't no real.
Correct.
Yeah, but Big U, he got to go do his time. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of news about him. Be with what's his name? And Kali, the young dude that passed away.
Who? It's a lot of them, unfortunately.
The legend from Crenshaw.
Nipsey Hussle.
Nipsey.
Nick.
Yeah, Nipsey.
I don't know. I just had a brain freeze for a minute. You know what I'm saying? And I'm next door to them motherfuckers. I'm in Vegas, so it's like
Shit, when they get in trouble, they go to Las Vegas. You right.
I mean when Kiffy D got hemmed up right here in Henderson. I mean, these are local news, you know what I'm saying? And all this news that is passing around all 50 states is like next door. You know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that local people already get the news before it starts spreading out. I don't understand the internet, but we get the news faster than it spreads out because people know you're trying to clean money and you just bought a house in Henderson or you just bought a house in Somerville. We know what you're about, you know what I'm saying, with being
Yeah.
in Vegas. You coming from Cali to Vegas, we already know, I mean, news travel fast, real quick in Vegas. And it stays yet, though. That's the funny thing about it. It stays yet. Nobody pass it around like that if we're not talking on the internet like we are right now. There's a lot of shit that I know I wouldn't dare bring it on the internet because it's going to be faster.
Yeah.
8 months later, 2 months later, I was watching you. I Smoke when you was talking about the young dude that got killed in Florida.
For Folio?
Yeah.
Yeah. I even went to the site with a witness.
Most of that shit, them Vegas niggas, they know this shit. Right?
Correct. Yep.
Them niggas sometimes come down here in the backyard of mine gonna have a good time. It's the same fucking city. I'm not Maybach. No, I'm not about to come out in your panty on a cab. But I'm a father. I don't. It's entertainment to me. Them niggas want to lose their life over some dumb, stupid bullshit. Excuse my language, but come on.
No, I
It's
feel
a
what you're
fact.
saying. I still care, but it's like at some point, since I'm the nerd, I'm the lame because I want people to
We
be better.
are.
So what I
You're
mean,
not the
number
only
nine,
one.
you're not wrong for what you say because that lifestyle really, when you look at it, number nine, it's an embarrassment, bro. Like I look at my sons and like one of my little boys really act like he's from the hood. Bro, man, you born in the suburbs. Your sister was the only one born in the hood. Like I look at him weird and I check him real quick. Like don't be like some of your cousins, your friends, your uncles. Like you gotta check them when they're young, bro. And I tell the wife, mind your business. This one I gotta be a father when it counts. You trying to, oh, you're being too rough. Like, shut up, man. Mind your business because he's imitating a lifestyle that's a court jester, bro. Think about it. Instead of just living the normal life like everybody else with the ups and downs that comes with working hard in life. And I don't want nobody to tell me about life is hard. I know this, nigga. I slept in cars. I slept in
Of
shelters.
course.
I'm tired of listening to your weak excuses, bro. I've been through the words. Taking one bread, you have no meat in the house, but you got meat sauce from the previous meat 4 nights ago or 5 nights ago.
I
keep
smoke,
the
you
sauce.
getting too deep, man.
You
You
put
getting
no,
too
you know
deep.
that number 9. I'm tired of these niggas with their struggle
Getting
stories.
too deep,
You don't
man.
know
You
my
getting too
lifestyle.
deep.
You don't know how hard it was. Shut the fuck up, nigga. I'm tired of hearing you grown niggas. You don't know my life, bro. Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You don't know about them moms in the neighborhood. The son died in 2002, and you still visiting a mom. She didn't even change her son's bedroom because that's how much it hurts, bro. She don't want it to change, so she don't even change his closet. She don't change where he left his shoes, where he dropped his shirt. They don't talk about that part. All these lame niggas do is get on the internet and get on the radio tracks, the wax that the small hats push out to pollute our minds, and then they come out with some. Fuck all that. Let me just tell you what really ruffles my feather. How my kids not that they dismiss my worth, but to see them praise these rap niggas, these lame ass celebrities who are degenerates, who are cancers to the community, it fucks me up because you know who's pushing it. You know what dwelling it in the center. So when I see one of these knee grumps, and I love you to death, brother. Niggas know I love my brothers, but you are knee grumps right now, bro. Because you're a buffoon. You're behaving in the way that the oppressor wanted you to live your life for the durations of the next lineage. And you're proud of that, bro. And then a nigga in his 50s that should be, forget about an OG, bro. Forget about an elder. That's when you're at the middle ground of your greatest moment to be this light. Every person who was older than me, I would be like, man, I can't wait to get older. Even now in my late age, I'm like, I can't wait till I get older. So I can imagine, wow, can you imagine me when I'm 80 years old? I'm already this aggressive, slim dude. I can't wait to see 80, 90. But this degenerate lifestyle preaches to my kids. There's no way my 3-year-old should be talking about some killing shit because he watched certain video, and that's my fault. I'll take accountability because that's the best ability. And that's the problem with you dirty niggas. You don't have accountability. It's the system. It's the white man. There's nobody more pro-black than me, but I'm not an excuse-making nigga. I'm a conservative. To be conservative is to know I don't care how racist you are, whatever, you'll never be what affects my life because that's the power I have to shape my life if I'll make money today or if I'll be hungry tomorrow, nigga. No racism, no system. And you niggas make this. So if the racism is so real, then why you niggas are terrorists to people who look like you? Miss Samantha down the street, who's 69 years old, shouldn't get scared to go across the street to ask the neighbor for a meal because you dumb niggas want to spin the block where 5-year-olds are playing. You niggas are weirdos, bruh. That's an embarrassment. I can't talk about it without telling the truth about it. You niggas sugarcoat it. No, you niggas are deaf to black people. And the Bible is real. 2/3 of you niggas won't make it. So instead of crying and saying free him, nigga, we should have a party and celebrate. I don't care if it is the oppressor arresting you and taking you down. Nigga, I don't care if it's the boogeyman from Mars. Get rid of you cancers from my community. I don't care if there's only one of us left versus all these people who don't like us. At least that military would be a better black military with black people who love black people. I'll die for that versus a billion trillion black niggas who's just ready to outdo each other, outkill each other. You niggas don't even take time out to say, what's good today with you, black man? I do that every day to the bottom of my heart. My kids started doing that because they see me do that every day. I don't even be knowing niggas. There's niggas who be mean mugging me, and then we end up laughing with each other because of my personality. I'm not afraid of niggas. Them same hood niggas who calling me a rat, guess who they afraid of? Other hood niggas. That's why I'm in all the trenches. Not because I want to portray some gangster lifestyle. You go to the trenches so you can relate to the people of those communities. We don't even call that bullshit outside in the trenches. No, nigga, I'm eating ice cream with Mrs. Johnson because she took care of my kids. What the fuck, man? You niggas, I still watch Jerry Seinfeld. I don't have to act like I'm this bravado of a gangster to nobody. That's why I can be goofy in this bitch. I'm a Star Wars fan. Look at behind me. That's a picture of Yoda, nigga. I'm proud to be the corny nigga that I am because you niggas are, I don't want to say the suicidal. I don't want to say it all the way because of the algorithm. But you niggas are literally kamikaze type niggas. You want to crash out and die. And these niggas don't even remember you. After 2 weeks, they talk about you for a little bit. The third week, they been fucking baby mama. Hell, the first week is when you can fuck baby mama. Because she's so vulnerable and emotional. Nigga done tapped in on a Friday night. And he already snuck in the pussy. So no, nigga, that shit is fake. You go to jail for only 5 years. Forget about 20 years and 50. Nigga, go to jail for 1 year. They're already fucking with your daughter and your girl. That street is fake, bro. It's never been real. It's an embarrassment, and I'll disown any of my kids if they try to be like my old self or be like my friends. I'll disown you because I've never raised you like that, bro. You can go ahead. I just got y'all got me passionate about that, bro, because it's like looking at it, damn, bro, every black kid around the world I talk to now, you don't even have to be black no more. You could be white. What they equate a hood gangster killing lifestyle. It transferred from an Italian lifestyle to now it's the niggas. And you thought that was embarrassing. Even the Italians were at least reasonable enough to understand this thing we're doing is really foul. So we don't really discuss it, and we're still going to behave professional, even though they weren't. But they knew it was an embarrassment. Do niggas know this lifestyle is an embarrassment?
Facts. It's a fact, man. All facts, man. No cap.
Man, you can go ahead, Mel. I feel like I need some offerings. I'm being funny, but I need niggas to stop being afraid because I know why I know every single street nigga feel like us. I feel like every content creator feel like us, but the problem is you're friends with these niggas and you're afraid of these niggas. But Blessed One is not afraid of them, and guess what? I'm friends with them too, still not afraid. That's what make me and you different, nigga. You got that YouTube plaque. I snuck that YouTube plaque, nigga. I hit a lick on YouTube, I keep telling y'all. I'm from the chat room. That's why I could be on here, my good and bad moments. I don't get on here to be like I'm this so cool guy. I get on the internet so I can flirt with a female, if I can make another wife, or if I can get with my brothers and just catch a vibe, play some hip hop, some R&B, talk about sports. But this Big U video is why I'm serious about it is whether he's innocent or not, nigga, I know what the lifestyle you living at 55. You're an embarrassment, sir. You and every nigga that follow you is no good to no community, because what's the point of all you niggas in this one set or one group or this one gang and you can't benefit nobody black? So in my eyes, get rid of them. On God. ASAP.
A fact, man. Couldn't say no better. So
I know it's somebody mad at me right now, Mel. That's the thing. I'm not really emotional, y'all. I'm really trying to urge a nigga to talk shit to me right now because I'm up one. Go ahead, Nine.
I don't know how to follow up with that because
Niggas.
Hey, Bless. I just want to add one thing. You can't hurt my feelings. I was married for almost a year, so you can't make me mad.
I got married 2 times, Bart. Let me be quiet. Nah, but I want Nine. Go ahead, bro. This is a stream. These stream we do, I can't make no money on these streams because we play copyrighted content and the subjects we talk about.
That's why I was saying we gotta cut the middleman out because we can't be really like directed.
I feel you, Nine, but I want you to turn up. I feel like you scared because you don't want to get me in trouble. But honestly, Nine, these type of live streams is when we turn up. So Speak
Okay.
freely with no filter, bro. Honestly, bro.
Yeah, because I mean I understand the restrictions. You know what I'm saying? The
I
algorithm.
respect it though. I promise you, I respect it.
Okay.
Nigga, don't be afraid. Turn up, nigga. If you gotta curse, if you gotta call out a street, nigga, or even if you was praising them, it's one of them streams where speak how you feel. I can't, I feel like when you filter people doing these type of live streams, it's boring. I don't care if it was 2,000 people in here because you're not speaking how you want to speak. You know what I mean? So go ahead,
Right.
P.
Shit. I can't follow up with what you just spilled, man, because you hit the marrow, bro. And you
They
was
they
going
they
off
kill
like
us,
you
bro.
was.
I want to be in this black army, and Bart is a white guy. I want to be in a black military, and I don't mind fighting for America because I'm born here and I live here. Anywhere you live, you should defend. But I would love to join this Wakanda army. You feel me? But it seems that every nigga around the world, not just in America, whether it's in the different continents of Africa or in the Caribbean, it's like it's so easy to buy us off, to sell each other
We
out.
fight with each other so
Man,
much. I smoke. We
Facts.
fight with each other. We compete with each other so
That's a
much.
fact.
We compete with each other so much. We're so envious and jealous of each other. You know what I'm saying? Your nuts bigger than mine.
Hey, I want to add.
I got bigger houses.
who got the bigger dick syndrome?
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I got more houses than you. I got more cars than you. I got
Hey,
some
I want to
money than you.
add something to that. Living in the Philippines, I've been to like Korea, Japan, and seen the different like Filipinos. They're more like Pacific Islanders, but they're like always fighting with each other and jealous and calling the cops on each other and stuff like that. Where the Chinese work as a group. I mean, like totally the opposite way. And from what I see, kind of the black community is behaving kind of like the Filipinos. And I'm not trying to be racist or anything. I'm just pointing it out that you hear the black people, some of the black people complain about racist this and racist that, and then they kill each other. I just, it's this terrible thing going on around here, and I don't want to say much.
What? Do you know that the president you voted for is a racist? Do you know that, bro? Are you crazy?
Can I interject real quick?
Wait. Before you interject, all I have to do is pull up the article, the New York Times article, where he bashed 5 innocent teenagers.
Come on, man, get out of here with that right now. I don't even care about that Venezuela.
Yo, you gotta read that article. He not one time in that entire article did he mention directly to Central Park 5. Read the article.
You know what I'm
He
saying?
talked about the climate of New York City
Of course
in
he didn't mention them
1991,
because he didn't
where
want
I
to.
I
was
smoke.
where I was 21 years of age
Hold
in
up.
New York City.
The
Hold
reason
up, huh?
the reason that he did not mention them because
Hold on, y'all.
So, but
Shots
listen,
fired.
but no. You
I
came up
smoke.
here and you just directly said that he made a full page ad speaking about the Central Park 5, which was an inaccurate statement.
I smoke.
the reason he did not mention them directly is because any sound lawyer in the United States would sue him for trying to dirty the jury pool. Facts.
I smoke. I got something to say.
Talk y'all piece, man. It's y'all stream, bro. I promise I'm with
Second
y'all.
of all-
I'm in the back.
Nah. I want to clarify the statement. He can talk and spill. I ain't got nothing. I just want to make the
Second
statement.
of all, to you black man, let me give you some sound advice about this country. Since you consider me an alien or an enemy combatant, do you know?
Venezuela, he probably is racist, but why do I gotta care who's racist or not? That's how I live my life.
Because it's
Why I gotta care?
important. Because it's important. It clearly shows you
The
that
Bible is
racism.
racist. Why do we gotta care who's racist or not? How does that
Because
affect my life?
racism is what's running this country at this very moment.
But what that gotta do?
It clearly shows you that the economy, that the government doesn't give a fuck about the economy or your pockets. What they care about is bombs over Baghdad. So racism in itself is the driving force of
If
this.
y'all don't know who Venezuela is, number 9, I don't know if you know him. I know Mel knows him and DMW knows him. This is his, I'm not gonna say his stitch because it's just his character, not like in no funny way. I ain't disrespecting Venezuela. Espérate por un momento, papa. Espérate por un momento. What's going on with him is he's actually good for programs. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't really get rid of him because I like his brutal uncomfortableness. He makes people feel like, and being that we're talking about Big U only, it's not emotional enough for me to get rid of Venezuela. You feel me? I'm just letting y'all know that. Normally, if we're talking about something too deep and serious, I'll be like, not right now, Venezuela. So I just had to let y'all know who he is.
I didn't get to land my plane on Big U because the only reason
Why you don't want to talk about Big U though, Venezuela? I know you
I
make
want
us
to.
laugh,
I
but-
want to because the only reason that man is in jail is because the president of the United States decided to combat corruption within the government, and what was proven was that the Democrats was using Big U to funnel money into the community. It was using him, yes or no? Remember, he had a 501c3 to help the community. He had a non-profit. He had a government-funded non-profit to help at-risk youth. So what Donald Trump clearly proved to you was that the Democrats was using gang members in the community. Clearly proves it to you. Today, clear as day, it proves it to you because he was getting funded from the Democrats in the government.
You say Big U was getting funded by them?
Of course he was. He said that
Number 9, you wanted to insert something. My bad. You can cut Venezuela's off. He know the rules.
Mailback Mel will probably tell you my character. I'll never, being a man from Africa, from Nigeria, I never interrupt another man.
I respect
It just,
that,
they be it YouTube, be it real life. We say it's all YouTube and all that, but YouTube, there's been a lot of people that
He's trolling right now, so you could have interrupted him.
No, I understand that, but some of our characters do show regardless of where we at. We could be in the moon, we could be
Message.
you know what I'm saying? We could be in Yugoslavia, we could be in Europe, we could be in Africa. We are gonna be who we are. So this internet shit don't change sometimes how we are. If you want to put on a character, then that's different. So I'm not gonna put on a character because
he made you might be
about some real shit.
People agree with you, number 9, and that's why I want Venezuela. I ain't gonna lie, Venezuela. I don't want you to fuck up the mode. You're known for doing that on all over YouTube.
No,
Try to add to the conversation because Jess said they're leaving because of you, but I think they laughing though. I don't think they leaving. I just don't want. Normally it would be we could have used you on several nights for this type of trolling, but we did get a good energy from a good positive conversation. I'm gonna be honest. I like people like number 9 because he don't care if it's even me. He said the truth just now, and the man in me can't lie. Like, you kind of shifted the conversation a little bit to Trump races and all that, and it's kind of wild to me in Venezuela.
Because
it's like, are you an agent? Are you COINTEL?
No, what I'm telling you is during.
Are you COINTEL, Papa? ¿De dónde eres tú? ¿De dónde eres tú?
Let me ask you.
Porque yo soy
Can I ask you a
policía.
question?
Go ahead, number 9.
Can I ask? I don't know who's speaking. I want to address you by your name. Who are you, sir?
I'm the guy who's trying to tell you that in the United States, the police.
No, I just asked you for your name.
The police are not legally obligated to protect or save your life.
That's your name.
Under the 11th.
That's your name. I just asked you for your name.
Actually, you are correct, Hold on, Mr. Reyes, you're actually absolutely correct. There was a ruling in Colorado where this woman's estranged husband kidnapped her kids, and she called the cops. The husband murdered the kids, and they didn't do anything. She sued him, and the Supreme Court ruled they don't have to do shit. Basically.
Thank you. So I know what I'm talking about when I get on this microphone. Yes,
Nobody said you don't know what you're talking about. I just asked you for your name. I don't know who you are. So now we have to address you.
My name is alien to the United States. That's my legal name.
Aliens to the United States. How long you been knowing Trump?
I've been rocking with Trump since he hated black people.
No. How long you been knowing Trump?
Since the 90s.
90s. Okay. Would you
Since
believe
Tupac tried to shit on him.
Okay. I get that. We get that. But
Hey
would you
man, this is my
say
wife's boyfriend, isn't it? From what's that guy's name? Alex Stein, 69.
Alex Stein 69. Yeah.
You know, he has that guy he's a character. He's my wife's boyfriend. Anyway, Venezuela Reyes. You have anything else further to say?
What I'm trying to tell you is, damn, homie, everywhere around the world, the police are not there to help you, and you still trying to fuck with these niggas.
I think they're not feeling your vibe, Venezuela. Basically, I don't think you can read the
Wait a
room.
minute. I'm in agreement with you that the police are the enemy of the people, regardless of what country. But what does that have to do with?
So why would they lock up somebody who's helping the community? That's crazy.
It happens all the time. You know, my buddy Owen Schroyer got a SWAT team the other night, and so did Chase Geyser. He got SWAT team twice in the other day, and what's his name? Jamie White got murdered in front of his door. Rest in peace. You know?
So are you for Big U, Venezuela? Because I think what number 9 is saying.
Of course I am. He's innocent until proven guilty. Of course I am. What? I hate how the media tries to dirty his image and his name.
Can I play a video for you? I'm gonna play a video for you. Hang on, all of y'all. Let me play a video, and I want Venezuela to tell me what he thinks about this video. Hold on, y'all. It's 3 minutes, but we could fast forward it. And Venezuela gotta tell us what he feels about it. Hold on. It's Big U after being wanted. This man been know he had to turn himself in, but he waited. I don't know what he went to do, but he had his kids, wife in the car. He's turning himself.
Why would an innocent man run?
But he did run. He finally.
No. He didn't turn himself in. He didn't go.
He ran, bruh. He know they was on him, bruh, and they needed him. He know they were
certain
looking for him for 11
group of
hours.
people when they commit crime, they turn themselves in.
After 11 hours, bruh.
Yes,
that long? After
of course.
Hold on, I'm gonna play it. Hold on.
Nigga, Puff Daddy did turn himself in.
Talking about him a fugitive. So he just ready to go.
Puff Daddy tried to run just like Little Dirk did. Let's be real. But let me press play.
On my house.
Yo, trying doesn't mean you succeed.
600 was actually with the police when they raided my house. And he's actually got video and footage of it. So y'all know what y'all dealing with. And I just want to say this to y'all. When they raided my houses and my property, it was actually about whack. Whack, Luce Cannon, 600, and this internet stuff. All of y'all filed.
Hey, Michael Mitchell in the back. I only can add 6 people to the live stream. So what I could do with you, I could keep flipping out and swapping out pause, you and me. So that way, I guess when I do that, Maybach Mel would have to moderate. But hold on tight, Michael Mitchell. I'll add you.
Now, I'm gonna drop down. I'm about to boogie. I'm gonna pick back up if it open. No, it's all good. Yeah, I'm gonna drop down, but I'm in the clouds. I'm here. It's all love.
Michael just dropped down, but you could stay. Hey, Michael, come through, and I'm gonna just drop in and out with y'all, cause we all just giving our opinions. I don't really have to just stay like that. I'm here. I could swap.
Well, yeah, if anybody else want to pull up, just let me know. I'll drop down. It's all love.
He just dropped out, so it's cool. But hey, Venezuela, what you think about this man's expression here, though? You think he know he's guilty or what?
All y'all who be sending shit around the internet.
I think he's letting the people know before he goes to jail that certain people were mentioning his name. He clearly said WAP 100. That means
why don't you want to answer number 9 question? I know I'm drinking, but I promise you I'm sober. I'm very coherent right now. I'm not inebriated, and I noticed that number 9 is very civil. I'm noticing that too. Like, I'm kind of rude how I interrupt people, and I can acknowledge that. But number 9 has been very gentleman-like, showing proper decorum.
What's the question? Tell me, ask the question.
But he's been giving you proper decorum. He asked you a question that I noticed is 12:55. You still haven't even answered this, man.
Number 9, what's your question?
I knew he was going to ask that because he wasn't paying attention.
No, I clearly heard you.
But when listen. When you speak, I pay you attention because you're a man.
No, you can't pay no.
And now, hold on. You can't even be quiet for a second for me to complete my sentence, though. You want to talk? I'll go on mute so you can finish up.
Nah, number
Cause you've been
nine, don't
speaking
nah,
for
bruh.
you've been speaking for a minute.
Nah, you been donating. This nigga just trolls, and I fuck with
It don't matter.
Venezuela.
It
But
don't matter
if
about
you
it
want to
doing
violate
it. It don't
him,
matter about it doing it.
number
It's
nine,
all.
if you want to violate him, you can. I don't control
I'm not
nobody.
trying.
You can though.
You see what I'm saying? Like, why does
Number
he have
nine,
to
what I'm
come to
really trying to
that?
say is I'm dissing you because you say you pay attention. You can't pay for no attention. It's a
No,
mutual
you
exchange.
you're not paying attention. It's past due.
Right, because you can't pay me to pay you attention. It's a
No, I'm
mutual
not paying you to
exchange.
pay me attention, bro. You gotta pay attention as a man.
No, you
In anything
don't.
you do in life, you gotta pay. It's attention. You gotta pay. You gotta be aware.
Yeah, I know. You pay with your time. That's the whole concept to
No,
that
you gotta
theory.
be aware. You see, we explaining it differently. You explaining it like the way you want to explain it, and I'm explaining like a man. Everybody got to pay attention as a man, bro. Regardless if you want to talk about paying as in money-wise, that's your mind frame, bro. But we got to pay attention regardless. You got to pay attention to what your kids are doing. You got to pay attention to what the society is doing. You got to pay attention, bro.
My man, you a grown man in America. Mind your business.
You still got to
No,
pay.
no. I'm sick and tired of men like you. You in America. Learn to mind your business. How about that, brother? Once you learn to mind your business.
Hey, you being wild to the panel, Venezuela. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. You kind of doing too much tonight, bruh. Hold on, bruh. Don't go nowhere. Go to the back room right quick, bruh. If you leave, then you got emotional, but I'm not mad
I
at you.
apologize.
Nah, you
for
good.
being passionate.
Nah, you good. Hold on, Mitchell. Michael Mitchell, hop back in here. It says device not connected. I'm trying to hop you, to the stream. I put Venezuela in the back. I want somebody who's gonna add to the panel. I apologize to all of y'all. When I seen him, I know he was gonna troll, but I thought he was gonna add. You know, he kind of add chaos. I mean, he cool people when he wanna be, but a lot of times he sticks to the trolling part. So I ain't want to, let him just disrespect you too much, and I can clearly see you trying to be respectful. Go ahead.
I appreciate that, brother. I ain't come on your. This is my first time, and I don't want to. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. I need to not kick people off, but straightening them real quick, bro. Like when grown-ups are in the room.
We all grown men up in here,
Right,
man.
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, bro. We trying to have a good time, chop it up, support bro, and have a great time. You know what I'm saying? He's not my next door neighbor. He's not my coworker.
Right.
I can't touch him. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessary. You know. I'm not trying to take over the panel, but I'm gonna go on mute because
bro, you good. I did a lot of talking
You
myself.
good? Chop it up, man. You dropping your shit, son.
you see. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm gonna go on mute. Somebody
take your
can take it
time,
over.
gang. Take your time. I promise you, because I respect you enough, how you coming at all of us as men. I can't let another man talk to a man wild like that. Even though I'm supposed to just let y'all all rock, but in a man matter. And I feel like Venezuela is not in a man matter. And because I know him for all these years, this dude's disrespectful, trolling right now. I can't let that go like that, because it's like you come in and you're donating, you're actually giving credence and credibility to this platform, and I don't ever want my platform to be part of the dirty sector. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. So yeah, it was much needed to clean up for a little bit, because you don't really troll the bigger YouTubers like that, but you come here to do it, and we're on some positive vibes, especially low vibration. I think Maybach Mel was talking about that a month ago. And it's like energy matches energy. And like I said, I'm trying to be my best respect for the Venezuela, because I can see clearly the internet for him is like a fun place. But there's a time and a place. And if you don't establish that, it becomes a circus. I never want to be seen as Ronald McDonald. That's a clown. So I can't let the circus, have too much chaos.
That was my thing. It was like, if we was talking about that was the subject, then that would be different. Because we all would be in that mind frame. But bro, we're talking about Big U, and here you come talking about Trump is a racist. So I guess everybody else is, so Biden is what? Biden's a good guy. Hillary Clinton and the Clintons are good people. Like this, like you said, there's a time and place for everything. If that's the subject or the topic we was talking about, then that would be different. But he just shifted the whole energy, bro.
Yeah, I ain't
Like,
gonna lie. Yeah, that number
you know what I'm
9 made me
saying?
look at the mirror, Mel. I was like, this nigga on fire because not one time did he
I smoke.
disrespect Venezuela. And I'm like, bro, you could violate him and he still didn't take the offer.
I'm
Yeah.
not gonna. I smoke. Mel knows, and he can vouch for this. The reason why I asked the dude how long has he been knowing Trump, my grand uncle refused to shake Trump's hand in the 70s, and these are facts. And I'm not trying to take over your panel, but it's like he comes up and start talking like this, and I'm listening like, dude, you really don't even know certain things. Like this big you shit we talking about, like I was saying, like people know shit that is not in the news. People know shit that is not being spoken about.
Correct. The streets know.
You know what I'm saying? The street knows.
Correct.
So I'm trying to ask dude, like, dude, you don't know Trump. Like I know Trump, if we're gonna go all the way down generations. Maybe back Mel knows. Hey, dude know what he talking about. His people, the ambassadors. He knows that. These ain't no he said, she said, these are public records. My granduncle and my uncle, they're ambassadors to 19 different countries. We just want to have fun, bro. We just want to kick it and have a good time. Niggas don't want to go to the casino all the time, and niggas don't want to be out there in the streets in Vegas and all that shit. Niggas just want to chill in their backyard and just enjoy the content.
That's the life right there, Nine. You're not saying nothing wrong. What?
You know what I'm saying? My kids running around here playing.
What? Okay. Big man talk. Okay, that's my lifestyle right there. Nine.
Come on, Midback Mel knows definitely well that I'm not gonna come on the internet and cat, but I'll be respectful, bro. I'll be respectful.
That's a fact.
Nah, Mel.
I'll be
Not
respectful.
Mel, but number 9. He just talks to me like that's the best life, bro. What? I just told you one of my son is corny, but I like him corny like that. Like, meaning he's well educated, well spoken. He says sir, and he's always smiling. Like, I just love him. Like, I love all my kids equally, but that one of them, he gets it. You know what I mean? Like, he's not trying to. He doesn't have an ego. Like, he's. You know, when Nine said that, like, yeah, bro, just watching your kids in the backyard playing is the most relaxing thing to see, bro. Even with the noise they're making, bro, it's nothing like it to be a father. Like,
It gives you life, man. It gives you life. That's what we was talking about earlier. Me, you, and Shots was talking about.
Right.
Like, we leaders to, we supposed to be leaders, head of the family. We got children. What we look like standing on a street corner or talking about gang activity and this and that, and what do the children do? What they around is what they pick up, what they start doing. If they seeing daddy putting on a suit and go to work every day, that's what they're going to inspire to do. You know what I'm saying? So we got to lead by example. And when you got a clown, a person who comes in and he's just throwing it off, it's just like, bro, like you said, this ain't the time and place. Like, the man's supposed to be racist, right? But last time that I checked, he was the only president that threw a party on Black History Month with all these black leaders and all this other stuff. But that wasn't broadcast.
Mel, you don't even have to say all that. I'm one of them people who is, so what if he's racist or not? I don't vote based on can this person be my best friend.
Thank you.
That's
Thank
niggas'
you,
problem.
bro.
Niggas always crying about racism. Mel. I'm a grown man. That's like, damn, bro, I got gray hair now, and niggas is still crying about X, Y. And yes, I care about all that, but damn, bro, I read these books when I was in elementary. A lot of us black
It ain't
folks
nothing
from
new.
poverty. It's nothing new. We have a high
Facts.
IQ because we come from poverty, so we read earlier. I've noticed that kids from the hood and all, we read quicker than. I don't listen to the stats because I read at a high level, and I would read these books, and everything is just suffering this and suffering that, and it's like, damn, bro. Like, I don't want to be around a nigga that just bitch and cries about being a victim every day, bro.
Correct.
Who wants to
Correct.
live like that? And let me say
That's
thank you for the donation by Bobby. I see it, Queen, but the panel is on fire. I didn't want to stop them. And the Mitchell and the you in the back, I see you, Michael Mitchell. But it says device is not connected. It's not on our side, and it's available for another person to hit the link. So that's on you, gang. Go ahead, panel. My bad, y'all.
I smoke.
I got you, number 9. Talk, bro.
I told Brother Mel, right. I said I'm gonna take my wife to Africa. She ain't never been. You know what I'm saying? And my son. And Trump, I'm gonna come back to Trump because of Venezuela or whatever his name is. Trump tried to buy 60 acres of land in Nigeria in the 70s. That was my granduncle's land. And that land got a lot of crude oil. And my granduncle rather, would not shake his hands. This was in the 70s. I told Brother Mel, I said, I'm going back home. I want to figure some things out. I've been in the States too long. There's a lot of shit that I'm hearing that I need to go figure out. My brother gave me a lot of advice, though. He was right there. The reason why I'm saying this is because you're right. I could have flamed on that brother.
Right.
But as we're growing, be it on the internet space or in real life, we're trying to really be better. And sometimes a space like this could even make it better. Well, I'm gonna go on mute.
Nah, I appreciate what you had to say, number 9, and for that, I'll keep intact with what I was saying as far as with the show. I don't know who I lost, but we lost DMW, but it's available now. Hey, Venezuela, please don't take the show somewhere else, bro. I like where it's at. Y'all know me already. One thing, I'll turn up with anybody, but I love the grown vibe. Y'all know that about me. Like, I
So
like
can I respond to him? I would like to respond to him on the Trump. Or what do you
Nah,
want?
I was gonna continue with the topic, man. But what you want
I'll
to
give you
respond
some
to?
big
Go
view.
ahead.
The
Go
Trump is
talk to number 9, but be respectful though. Go ahead.
Number 9. I'm gonna respond to you by this. When you say you love Trump, how do you love a man that right now has literally helped?
Venezuela, he said no word. You weren't even listening though. Now I know you trolling. He didn't
I
say
did
nothing
hear
like
him.
that. He didn't
He
say nothing
mentioned,
about liking Trump at all. Even if he liked him or not, he didn't say nothing about that. He
he said
talking
love.
about, man, go ahead, bro.
The word he said was love, not like. Number 9, did you not say love? I heard you say love.
Yeah.
Okay then. How can you love a man that has helped kill over 20,000 children in the West Bank? I don't want to say the magic words on the internet, on YouTube. I don't want to say the magic words. But how can you love a man that had pushed the button to kill 20,000 children?
Educational purpose, bro. You wildin', bro. Hey.
Hold on. I
Hey,
spoke.
that never
Hold on.
happened.
Let me.
Yeah, I'm about
Never
to get rid of
happened.
I
him, bro.
got
He
you, bro.
doing too much,
I got
bro.
you. Go ahead.
When you say it never happened, what do you talk? What
He
do you say
doing
to the
too much,
videos
bro.
that you see online? You see them online.
You're just making stuff up here because Trump hadn't been president for over 4 years, and we're not getting into that Israeli
Technically,
stuff.
he's been
I'm
president for
tired of
4
talking
years and
about
a
the Israelis and the Jews and stuff. Stop dragging the Jews into this. Tired of it. We don't
Right,
want to
trying
talk
to get
about
me
it.
in trouble. Is that shout out to Bart for that, man? You wildin' Venezuela.
Venezuela, you want to have a conversation or you want to argue?
No, I'm trying to have a conversation, even though
But
your
it seems
friend.
like when you ask a question, hold on. It seems like when you ask a question, you can't wait to finish your question, then you answer your own question.
I'm not.
In the
I'm not trying
middle
to.
of the, hold on, bro. You can't. You see, you can't shut up long enough. I'm trying to be respectful. I know I'm not supposed to
You
be
you've
telling
been
you to
very you've
shut
been
up
very
long enough.
respectful, Nine. You've been
But
very
listen, bro,
respectful, Nine.
you see, it's a different because we're online. Because I'm pretending like you in front of me. Because to be honest with you, to be honest, I've been a slapped you. No disrespect, but just take it the way you want to take it. I'm losing patience with you because I'm being a slap you. Because you can't shut up for another man that give a respect to speak. That disrespectful as fuck. Go ahead, say what you gotta say. I'll listen to what you gotta say.
To your friend that was up there mistaken, your friend Trump, this is his second term, if I'm not mistaken. So he's been around before, right? He's not. It's not a new job to him, right? He doesn't have 1 month on the job. He has technically 4 years and 2 months on the job. Second term, my friend. So he's been putting in work for a long time. Okay? To your friend that was up there trying to make it seem like he just got here yesterday. No, my brother. He's been dropping love triangles all over Africa for a long time now. So let's just be humble on him, girl. Let's be humble on him.
Okay, can I speak now,
You just said something
or you?
about West Bank. Now you're saying
What?
Africa. So which is it?
Hold on.
Because I
Let me
don't want to say
finish
the
because
magic
if you
words
let me
on
finish, it's
YouTube.
not gonna.
Hey, Venezuela, after P, I said my bad. That's how you know you dragging this thing weirdly on, bro. After number 9 finished responding to you, bro, we getting back on topic. I agree with off the line, bro. You took this some exactly. DMW shots is correct. Number 9, you don't gotta feed this troll, bro. Like, and I rock with Venezuela, but I'm an honest brother. And that Venezuela know I called him out on many live streams in front of the people. He knows that. And right now, these are gonna be another time I'll call you out because number 9 didn't disrespect you. I felt like you choose to go at him because you didn't see him here before. You seen DMW before. You seen Bart before. You seen Maybach Mel before. So you told yourself you're gonna go at no other than number 9 because he's very respectful. And you're just dragging this thing on. I don't know how a topic about Big U turned into Donald Trump. One thing we welcome Biden supporters here, Trump supporters here, because I'm not one of these sore boys, bro. I'm a grown man, and it's politics, bro. I already, if you want me to go deeper, I could be conscious and say they're selected, but I don't want to get into that. But if we're just, it's pertaining to you that you favor for your financial interests or whatever, bro, you could do it like that. But to be like, why do you care if people like Trump or not, bro? That's weird to me.
Because I believe that Big U was in jail because of that administration. I believe
Oh,
that.
he trolling.
I believe that. I believe that the only reason that the feds are going after him right now, a month after Trump got elected, or 2 months, is because of the presidency.
I smoke. I think he's trying to connect the dot, but and no dot to be connected here because
If the man was getting
hold on,
federally funded money from the
Hold on,
government,
let number
we've
9
heard
talk.
you. I'm not trying to take the man's platform, but we've heard you
It's
speak.
our
Can you let
platform. You
another
don't have to
man
say that.
speak though?
Right.
That would be respectful though.
I'll
If you
mute
let,
him up if he does it again. Go ahead, number 9.
I mean, it doesn't have to even come to that when you're dealing with a grown man. I don't want to talk to a child. If you got to mute a man, then I'm gonna go on mute. If you can't put yourself on mute as a grown man, what are we doing here?
Ruben Diaz said he's a child. They agree with you, number 9.
I just want to say good evening, good night to everyone, and I'm just waiting my turn.
My bad,
Who's that,
Michael.
Michael Mitchell?
Yeah,
Go ahead, man.
Go
You
ahead,
can go ahead. We
Michael.
don't
My
need
bad,
Go
any
my
ahead,
bad,
Michael.
bro.
My bad, my
bad,
bad,
man.
Michael. Go
That's
ahead.
me
Nah,
too.
you
My
good. You
bad. My
good. You
apologies,
good.
man.
You good, Frenchie. Yeah, Michael, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I just want to thank you, I Smoke, for allowing me to come on your platform. But the conversation, you, where I was listening, so this is an earlier conversation when I was talking about about the feds
Right.
and about how the feds is watching everyone, and one was worried about as like when you have money in your account, like if you have a business account, if the feds can know if you're misappropriating the funds.
Right.
And I heard comments that you have ways around it. So I just wanted to, put everybody up on what the feds can do. Because I don't know if we understand the power that they have, right? Once the feds get a court order for you, that court order is open that they can watch everyone that is connected to you. They can look into whatever they have dealing with you. So if you take, like, say, for example, if Shaq sends you $20,000 to help, because once it's an organization like that,
Correct.
if Shaq sends you this money, and if you take, like, say, even $1 out of the money,
Correct.
and say you give that dollar to John Brown, the feds can watch John Brown and see whatever he's doing with that money.
Correct. That's what I was saying
That
earlier.
court order. So I just want everybody to know there's no way around it. Once they have.
Yeah, so listen, I disagree.
Okay. I remember you disagreed before.
Yeah, I disagree.
So I would like to hear your pushback on it.
I disagree because I'll give you an example. Let's say the Fed is I Smoke.
Oh, let's not do that.
No, we're giving an
Nah,
example.
you good.
I understand what you're saying. Go ahead.
Okay, let's say
My spirit shook. My bad. Go ahead.
let's say the Fed is Mr. A.
Venezuela.
Okay, Venezuela. Let's say the Fed is Venezuela.
I would tell on you if I was the feds.
Okay, let's say the Fed is Venezuela, right? I'm worth $6.2 million, right? The Fed already know my worth. Now, if I go buy an expensive Snickers for 10 grand, the Fed's gonna know I bought that Snickers for 10 grand. But if I hold $6,000 cash in fives and I go spread it out to the beggars and the homeless in downtown Las Vegas, the feds are not gonna know that I spent $6,000 giving to beggars. So now, if I'm not giving these beggars this $6,000, since we're on the internet, if I'm not recorded giving these beggars $6,000 in fives, go feed yourself for a day. And the Fed don't know that because it's all cash. Are you telling me now the beggars are being watched by the Feds for obtaining $5 a piece?
All right. So, excellent question you asked there. So I am saying to you now, remember, I have an organization that is helping youth. And if I give you $1, what you're saying, you take the dollar and give it to beggars, right? That's what you're saying. Okay.
No, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you right now. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you right now. And the man on the platform right now, Maybach man can vouch for this. I bought 3,227 clothes with my own money. 97 pounds worth of clothes. Took it to Africa. and donate it to them kids. The feds is not watching me, bro.
That's the point that I'm saying to you, John, is that if they're not watching you, that is fine.
That's why I say there are ways
Whoa,
around.
whoa, whoa! You say you took it to Africa and the feds didn't watch you? You're capping because you took it on the boat somewhere. You know they watching you, homie. You just not smart enough to understand
They're
that.
watching me.
Yes,
They're
they're
watching
watching you,
me.
bro. Once you put it on the boat, they're watching
They're
you.
watching me. When I use my own company, they're watching me though. Right? When I pay my own taxes.
Let me handle it. I'll go ahead. No, what I'm saying to you, say that the belief that we have of the feds is watching everybody, that is not correct.
Oh, that's a lie. It's called the Patriot Act. That's a lie.
So meanwhile, they have the access to watch everybody, but they're
When
not
you're
watching
creating an hostile environment,
No, I'm
the
just.
feds are going to watch you.
No, Judge.
Regardless, what I'm saying to you is that if you're doing good in the community, you don't need to be watched by anybody.
That's a lie, but whatever.
Okay. It could be a lie to your
The reason
perspective.
that's a lie is because once the feds watch you, you become a person of interest. You will never know you're a person of interest until you get an arraignment.
You
So
don't
the
know you're a
feds,
person of interest when you got all this love from people that care about you. You
Hey,
don't think
Fez.
you're a person of interest when you're doing all these good
the feds will
deeds.
watch you for 10 years and you'll never know.
You worried about a Fed when you're doing good deeds?
Hey,
Venezuela.
Venezuela Reyes, do you even own a suit like your friend Zelensky?
Venezuela. Remember they.
Begging as
Remember
Zelensky.
they.
Yeah.
And from what I understand, Zelensky is a naturally born Jewish man.
Hey, whoa, whoa,
Are
whoa,
you-
hey, bro, we're not getting into that, bro.
Venezuela, can
You
I say
tripping,
something
bro.
to
You
you?
already know why.
Venezuela, can I say something to you, please? All I'm saying, Venezuela, remember, say he's putting it to me. So since remember, say I bring up the point of it. I know you want to say something in order to correct it, and I really welcome it. But just allow me to handle what he's saying, because I'm going to listen to everything that he says. I'm not going to interrupt in Venezuela. When you see me being quiet, it's not because I don't have anything to say. It's because I want to listen to him, and also I want to be respectful to him, because I want all of us to have the knowledge so we can, you understand, protect ourselves in the correct kind of way. That's all.